Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about BINJIANG SER interim report. BINJIANG Service Group Co. Limited offers a diverse range of services to property owners and developers in the People's Republic of China. These services include property management, security, cleaning, gardening, repair, maintenance, and ancillary services, value-added services for non-property owners, pre-delivery, consulting, community space services, sales and leasing agency services, parking and storage room services, home living and interior design services, customized furnishing and facility upgrade services, maintenance services, housekeeping and brokerage services, mall management services, land reserve management services, plus land management and maintenance, plus green planting and maintenance, plus wall and fence painting works, plus muck removal and transportation, plus installation and management of monitoring devices. The significant increase in BINJIANG Service Group's stock price over the past year can be attributed to several key factors. The company's strong financial performance in 2024, with a 28% revenue increase and an 11% rise in profit, set the tone for future growth. This was followed by positive interim results for HONE 2025, which saw a 12% increase in attributable profit and a rise in revenue. The company's commitment to returning value to shareholders through consistent dividend payouts has also contributed to investor confidence. Additionally, BINJIANG Service Group's strategic business expansion, driven by renewed agreements for management, sales, and leasing services, has led to increased property management services revenue. High insider ownership, with individual insiders holding a substantial 72% stake in the company, suggests a strong vested interest in its performance. This, combined with the company's long-term growth trend of over 35% compound annual revenue growth from 2021 to 2024, has likely contributed to the significant increase in stock price. The primary drivers of revenue growth or decline can be summarized into two main categories: growth drivers and decline drivers. Revenue growth drivers. The company's revenue growth is primarily driven by the expansion of property management services, particularly in Hangzhou. The increase in contracted GFA under management, renewal rate for mature projects, and average property management fee increase have also contributed to revenue growth. Additionally, the company's premium brand expansion, regional cultivation, and economic development in Hangzhou have positively impacted revenue. Revenue decline drivers. On the other hand, the decline in revenue is mainly attributed to the decrease in income from pre-delivery services and consulting services from BINJIANG Real Estate and its subsidiaries. The value-added services provided to non-property owners, community space services, land management, and non-residential property management revenue have also declined. Overall, the company's revenue growth is driven by its strong presence in Hangzhou and expansion of property management services, while decline drivers are largely related to a decrease in income from certain services. Net income and profit margins. A shift in the market, the company's net income experienced a significant increase of 12.2%, rising from RMB 272,347,000 to RMB 305,562,000. However, this growth was not solely due to improved profitability. Instead, it was largely driven by an expansion in business scale, which led to increased cost of sales. Concurrently, the company's profit margins underwent a decline. The gross profit margin decreased by 3.1 percentage points, dropping from 25.6% to 22.5%. This downturn was attributed to the struggling upstream real estate development industry, which negatively impacted the company's profitability. Furthermore, the net profit margin also declined by 1.4 percentage points, falling from 16.5% to 15.1%. These changes in net income and profit margins reflect the company's adaptation to a shifting market landscape. As the industry faces challenges, the company must navigate these obstacles while continuing to scale its operations. The company is indeed generating positive operating cash flow. This can be seen in the significant increase in cash generated from operations, rising from RMB 319,821 in 2024 to RMB 509,064 in 2025. Furthermore, the operating cash flow itself is reported as positive, indicating that the company's inflows exceed its outflows. Specifically, the cash inflow from home decoration services of RMB 561,533,000 FAR surpasses the cash outflow from contract liabilities of RMB 1,142,770,000. This trend suggests a healthy financial position for the company. The company's financial health has undergone some changes in its debt level and interest expenses. While the total liabilities have increased by a significant 24.7%, page 7, this trend is contradicted by another statement that there was no significant change in debt level, page 34. However, it is clear that the company has managed to reduce its interest expenses, with a notable decrease of RMB 8,000 on interest expenses, page 54, and a more substantial drop from RMB 21,000 to RMB 14,000 in interest expense on lease liabilities, page 84. The company's financial performance varied across different regions and segments in the given period. Notably, Hangzhou and Zhejiang province outside of Hangzhou saw significant growth, with revenue increases of 26.4% and 30.2%, respectively. The value-added services to property management owners also performed well, with a 134% increase in segment revenue. In contrast, regions outside of Zhejiang province experienced declines, with revenue decreasing by 39.4%. The corresponding period of 2024 also saw minor decreases in revenue and GFA under management. Furthermore, the value-added services to non-property owners, 5S segment struggled, with a decline in both revenue and gross profits. Overall, the company's performance was mixed, with some regions and segments showing strong growth while others faced challenges. Management is signaling a cautious approach to the company's future. They have no plans for significant investments or capital expenditures, opting instead for a prudent financial management strategy that prioritizes meeting liquidity requirements. This suggests a focus on maintaining stability and conserving resources rather than pursuing aggressive growth initiatives. The company's financial summary clearly indicates that it has a history of paying dividends. This is further confirmed by the explicit statements on pages 35 and 52, which state yes to dividend payments. That concludes the financial summary for BINJIANG SER. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.